This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and we're glad that you are with us on another episode. We will be in Durban most of the time, so we're going to be featuring a lot of locations there in Durban. We're going to be at the Fire and Ice Hotel. We're also going to be going over to Umhlanga to check that out, and so much more. And of course, we're going to be on Florida Road. We're going to a place called Whoosh. So take your time, sit back, get your popcorn. This is going to be a great episode. And of course, we would love for you to love this video / like. And of course, we will want you to subscribe. So again, share with friends, family, tell them what you're doing. It's the Real South Africa. Of course, pay attention. Holla is coming soon, and the takeover is happening. And then, of course, for your investments, make sure that you reach out to Creed. It's time to invest in South Africa. Hello everyone, this is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and we are currently situated in Durban, South Africa. If you're planning on taking a trip with the Real South Africa, Durban might be a place that you're definitely interested in. We would love to see you here. We can organize your trip. We can put you in wonderful places just like this. So think about it. If you've never been to South Africa, this is a great place to start, and I will tell you right now, Durban is a great place to be. As you guys always hear me say, welcome to sunny South Africa. Currently, we are in Durban, South Africa, right off the Indian Ocean. Right now, we're also situated at the Fire and Ice here in Gateway. This place right here is a nice little getaway in a nice oasis, a place to go where you just want to go on a vacation. Don't really want to be bothered. Just little nice alcoves. You can hang out with friends, family members if you come in a group. But this is definitely the place to be. Can you imagine? Here you are on a trip in South Africa and you're with your friends and you're sitting out here having drinks, taking a little bit of food, just looking around and just saying, you know what? I'm in Africa. This place is meant for you and it's meant for me. And that's why I am here right now. So I am going to enjoy the scenery here. I am going to enjoy everything this hotel has to offer. This is a themed hotel right here in South Africa. So I will expect for you guys to give us a call and go ahead and say, hey, I am ready to come to South Africa, and let the Real South Africa make it happen for you. Hope to see you soon.
Hey guys, now it's my turn to just show you what I love about this hotel. Of course, I'm looking at gin because that's one of my favorite things to drink here while in South Africa. And I always invite you to South Africa so that you too can enjoy some of the wonderful gins that are here in South Africa. If you're thinking about your first trip to South Africa, Durban is an amazing place to start. You can always send us an email, info@therealsouthafrica.com, so that you can learn more about what we actually offer when it comes to trips and experiences here in South Africa. Now, you heard Mark say this hotel is themed, but just think about it. It's in close proximity to everything you can think of involving Durban life. It's close to the beach, it's close to shopping, It's close to everything that's relaxing for you while you're on vacation. So we just invite you to South Africa, invite you to enjoy all the things that it offers, and more importantly, just come and enjoy the people and the food that are here in South Africa. Now, as we are waiting for the manager to arrive, I am on my way to the bar. As you can see, this bar is fully stocked, and one of the things that we're going to enjoy in just a few minutes is their amazing milkshakes, because they are known for their milkshake bar here in this particular hotel. So we just invite you again to South Africa. Info at therealsouthafrica.com, so that you too can enjoy everything that South Africa has to offer, and more importantly, what KZN offers here in Durban.
The Oreo. I want the Oreo.
So there's 36 flavors of milkshakes.
So, is there a menu?
We've also got the adult milkshakes, which also includes some alcohol.
Those are my
And
favorite.
the best one is the elephant's trunk with the amarula.
Yes, that's my favorite one. So I get that one at the one in Durban and Melrose. So this is Latasha Blanton with The Real South Africa, and today we're with Tutu Kele, or aka Tutu, the general manager of the Protea Fire and Ice here in Umhlanga Ridge in Durban. Yeah. So she's gonna tell you a little bit about herself and the hotel, and hopefully if you guys get an opportunity, you will get a chance to stay here because it is actually pretty amazing.
What's up? All right, so I'm Tutu. I'm the general manager for the Protea Fire and Ice Durban in Umhlanga Ridge. We officially rebranded this property from an Umhlanga Protea to a Fire and Ice brand in 2019. So we opened in July the 1st, and we officially then became the Fire and Ice brand. The Durban market obviously hadn't experienced the Fire and Ice brand, and it was always open to Cape Town, Pretoria, Mainland, as well as the Melrose Arch. And we thought it was a very good time to actually introduce that concept, which is more about having lifestyle properties to Durban, South Africa. So that is what the property is about, and the property's got 205 bedrooms, and it's situated in what we call the urban hub, which is Umhlanga Ridge.
So we're gonna take a little tour with her, and you will see me again, Mark again, and Tutu again in just a bit. So stay tuned.
Yeah. But the whole thing is that this property is themed after the 1960s beach surf theme. So it's the 1960s beach surf
It
theme.
feels like it was really
And
nice.
during that time, actually, if you see, the entire decor is obviously inspired by that era, with the pictures that you see of the old Durban Umhlanga, the promenade over there, the surfer boys, as well as the Umhlanga boys surfer song, which I'll basically show you that side. The nice thing about this is that it basically takes you back to that era where a lot of what we call the hippies usually drove those cars, those buses over there, minibuses over there, and majority of them were VW Cumbias with the surfboard on top. And if you notice the stickers that you see on our famous VW Cumbi outside, which is a famous attraction in this hotel, is that they've got stickers, and that is during the time where there was a whole lot of emphasis on make love, not war.
Absolutely.
So what we try and obviously focus on here is the fact that we've got a lifestyle property that actually brings people together, and people coming from all walks of life. If you notice, it's not a traditional hotel based on obviously the style and the theme of it, and it's just us basically saying it doesn't matter what age you are, it's for the young and heart. I mean, it's urban, experiential, and edgy. Just basically come back here and let us take you back into time of the 1960s, where it is all about just, love, make love, not war.
But it's funny you say that, but I think all of South Africa is really like promoting of love and stuff like that.
And we really are about the spirit of Ubuntu.
No, for sure.
So service to us is really, really important, and that's the reason why we always make sure that it doesn't matter who you are and where you come from. Come through here and let us embrace you and basically teach you about the spirit of Ubuntu.
We appreciate that. We're still learning. We've been here almost 3 years, and we're still learning about the spirit. So, but no, this hotel is gorgeous. So I'm gonna let you finish taking me around.
Oh, awesome. awesome. The Fine Ice Bar. You've obviously got a boat over here, and this whole area resembles like a beach shack.
It actually does.
Why you've got
That was the first thing I noticed. I walked through and I was just like, there's an actual boat hanging up there. It's actually really, really gorgeous. And everything really you're talking about, like how it's supposed to feel, is exactly like, so you did it right.
Exactly.
It's actually right.
Exactly. And this is basically where we serve our famous 36 flavors of milkshakes. Which obviously has got to do with the adult one that I'd like you to try, which is the elephant's trunk with a bit of amarula.
Absolutely.
Okay,
No
so even if you go back home, you'll be reminded of that amarula milkshake when you come down here.
I will have
it. So this is basically where we sit. We also do have our happy hour that we serve here from 6 to 7, and it's really nice. It's a communal space.
You see me looking at my watch. I'm like, how much longer do I have to wait for happy hour?
Yeah, I think the only thing that keeps people from getting too close to each other is the COVID-19 virus. So we also obviously need to make sure that we keep that in mind and make sure that people are protected and they still stay safe and hygienic with the sanitizers that we provide over here. Otherwise, it's a space for you to actually come and enjoy, plug up your laptop over there, sit down, do a little bit of work while enjoying a drink from the bar.
So you got everything figured out.
Yeah.
You made it super, super easy.
Yeah. And then because we also wanted to embrace the gin concept, in this area we've got the gin bar over there with a selection of different gins that we have available that you can order from or enjoy a gin cocktail while actually enjoying some time at the bar. And currently the famous one is doing very well is a Malfi gin.
It's really nice. It's funny. I came through early and I was like, oh, we got a Malfi gin.
Yeah. And then we've got obviously the local gin, which we place that side, which is the Amberos gin, which is the God. Absolutely amazing. God. Classic as well as the Amber. And then any other drink that you'd like to have.
between the milkshake and the gym bar.
And while if you think you need a little bit of energy, because I mean this hotel is really all about keeping up the energy. We've got the Red Bull spritzers over there that you can actually take advantage of. Huh.
So basically, I like it. Up, down.
Yeah.
Makes it all work.
And then while you think the energy is contained here, it's really not. We have a beautiful space outside, terrace area, which can actually take up to about 50 people. And you've got a beautiful standing pool area, which previously used to be on the 7th floor, pillars, so that if again you want to work but be outside, you still are able to. That's if you can stand the Durban heat. Okay. Yeah, and then a beautiful space there. We know Durban is hot. Really, we don't have winter in this area, and we've obviously incorporated our beautiful pool down there and some space and lounges for if you want to be able to sit down, have a drink, and also grab a bit of a swim. And then we try to keep up the theme of the property with those surfboards. That is an actual shower there. When you're done taking a swim, you can actually go and take a shower in the surfboard shower. And then we've got the kumbi. Now the nice thing about the kumbi is that during summer times and summer evenings, we also turn that into a DJ booth. So we open it up, the DJ sets up over there, and you can enjoy some beautiful house sounds while downing a cocktail and enjoying the beautiful Durban weather in the night with the beautiful lights that actually lit up here in the evening.
I can't wait.
Really, really amazing.
I can't wait. She's proud of it. She's super proud of it. She should be.
Now, I know you didn't really expect this out of Africa, and especially South Africa, but look at what we're showing you here at this hotel in Durban. This hotel you have access to, as long as you're working with the Real South Africa. We can make sure if you're watching this video and you're like, I really would like to do something like this, we can definitely take care of it for you. But Africa is a premium destination, a place that you would definitely want to come visit again and again and again with friends and family. And of course, you will meet people while you're here along the way. So Africa, again, is not that place that where you're like, oh, well, I can't go there. Look at what you're looking at. Just take a peek at it. Can't you imagine yourself sitting here, drinking your drinks, having a good time? This is what it's all about. This is Africa. And of course, we are positioned to make sure that you can have a good experience, because we normally go to all the locations that we offer to you guys, just so you can see what we see. And then of course, we want to make sure that we're taking you to the right places. And of course, the general manager here, she is on point. She is making sure that this place runs tip top. The service is great. And that's what you want when you come to South Africa. So big ups to the staff and of course the GM at this property. And of course, you will be here soon. We know it.
So
I love
it's a
that.
container if you want to use it. And then all of our rooms come with a normal standard laptop size safe, and all of our rooms are provided with an iron and an ironing board, so you don't have to phone and ask for an iron.
I used it this morning. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get back over here one more time.
Video. You go ahead and take some more video.
We've had a few of our guests actually take that. Yes, we've had a few of our guests actually take that.
I'm sorry.
So we also told us the park area where we can actually use the clips and music. So if you don't want to be part of the hustle and bustle downstairs, you can actually easily come here, take a seat here, and do a bit of work in here. So we can close the barnyard after breakfast door.
Oh, this.
Area.
I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. You got me.
And this can take up to 120 people. We also have got the private breakfast rooms. So if you want to have like a private breakfast meeting, or you want to literally have a meeting, you're actually able to do some of those rooms without showing. And then we've got the beautiful patio outside that people love, but again, it depends on the monkeys that will come in and visit you as well while you're taking a seat. So that area is strictly reserved for that. But you do get the request, especially from groups, for them to do like a nice canopy evening, because it lights up beautifully in the evening. So you can literally have this entire area, the outside area, and basically you can do like a nice canopy.
All right, everyone, we have left the hotel for a little while. Don't be sad, we'll be back. But right now we're going for a little ride through Durban, heading to a specific location that you will see soon. But if you're looking at this video, look at the infrastructure, look at how beautiful it is, look at the people, look at everything. It should tug in your heart and say to yourself, I want to come to South Africa. I want to spend time. And of course, you know, here, they would love to have you. They would love to meet you. They would love to have more people to talk to, more people to hang out with. And of course, they always say, where are the Americans? They're never here. Well, what they mean is the African Americans. So we would love for you African Americans to come to South Africa and absolutely enjoy some of the best vacation space that you're ever going to find. Keep in mind that Durban is like where we are right now. We're only like 5 to 10 minutes or less from the beach. And then of course there's everything else in Durban as well. They have a very robust nightlife. They have, you know, a lot of shopping, a lot of times where you can spend on the beach, and, you know, a bunch of venues for concerts, venues for gambling. Of course, they have a lot of tourist attractions, things that you would want to see once you're here in Durban. And of course, you know, the food is good here. It's a little different than it is in Johannesburg. But and the biggest thing they have here that people talk about is the bunny chow, which is more of a traditional Indian dish. You do have a lot of Indians in Durban, but again, so their food is featured a lot here in South Africa. But again, just kind of take a look around and see what you see. This place is almost like a utopia, especially for those that are interested in the cultures. hanging out with people, other people that are melanated, this is it. This is where you want to be. This is Durban. So of course we would love to hear what you think in the comments. If you can, go ahead and leave a comment, or you can send us an email at info@therealsouthafrica.com if you're interested in traveling to South Africa and doing it properly. And what I mean by that is you don't want to come here and be looking for things. You want to come here and you want to get with us. We will make sure that you're picked up from the airport. When it's time to leave, you're dropped off at the airport. The hotel you stay in is very top notch, just like the one you just left. And then, of course, everything in between, we pretty much have it covered for you. So really, all you got to do is just get here. Just make sure that you book your trip with the Real South Africa, and we'll make sure that all those things happen for you with no delay. We do have people that come here to just relax, come by themselves. We have people who come in couples for their anniversaries and stuff like that. We've also hosted people who come to bring their whole family so their whole family can have a vacation that they can truly appreciate and go back and talk about for years to come. And then of course, we do have the large groups that come here. We also, we kind of laugh a little bit because we do have the boys groups that like to come to Durban, hang out and enjoy what South Africa has to offer. And then of course, there's always the infamous girls trips that happen here in South Africa as well. And Durban is a premium location for that because of the weather is always good here for the most part. And then also you have access to the beach, you have access to the clubs, casinos, you have everything. And it's all in a very tight, confined location, so you can easily get to any location fairly easy, of course. And of course, when you're riding with us, we make sure we provide you with transportation for everywhere you're going, so you don't have to worry about anything. Because I know some of you guys are probably watching in the US and seeing that we're driving on the wrong side of the road. Not only are we driving on the wrong side of the road according to North American standards, we're driving on the wrong side of the car as well. So, but that's not your concern. We make sure your driver is a South African driver that can take you around and show you all the sights and sounds here in South Africa. Keep in mind too, in Durban, they have a whole coastline that goes up for miles and miles that you can kind of go to pristine beaches, places that are kind of like off the beaten path and so forth. And then also to keep in mind, while you are here in Durban, there are locals that will show you things that, like I said, even as a tour company, we probably couldn't even show you, even though we spend a lot of time looking around and finding some of the best locations for our people. Sometimes it's always just best just to be kind, and one of the nice locals will assist you in getting where you want to go, or at least give you a recommendation of where you are. So I guess one of my thoughts is, what do you think? Looking around, the roads are great, especially the weather right now. It's summer right now, so it's absolutely beautiful. The foliage, somebody told me one time that you can actually breathe better because they have so much greenery here in Durban. So really it just comes down to a choice of what you want to do for your vacations. As you notice here, we're not stuck on a resort. We're not just sitting around waiting for something to happen. We can go and come as much as we want. Everything is available. And as you see, looking up forth, you'll see the tall buildings off to the right. Those are other hotels that are here in Durban. So like I said, you'll be amazed at what you see while you're here in South Africa. And I know what they told us about Africa in general, and especially South Africa. All I can do is tell you, come be part of the majority for a little while, see it for yourself. You'll be able to make your own stories, your own history about your time in South Africa, and nobody won't be able to tell you what it's about. And then of course, I always say you do need to make your imprint on the African continent and be part of the soil, even if it's only for a little while. But always be thinking about, I want to go to South Africa. And keep in mind, I know just in conversations, because we do take a lot of phone calls about coming to South Africa, I will tell you that You know, people really, 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 really want to come to Africa. They really do, and they feel like they don't have a way to get here. They don't really know what they need to do, how to do it. Well, and that's where our company comes in. Like I said, we're based in SA, and so we can sort out any situation for you. We can definitely make sure that all your transportation needs while you're here in the country are met. Most of the restaurants that you're going to eat at, we've already probably ate there ourselves. So we understand, you know, people's dietary needs. The food here, all I can tell you is completely and utterly amazing. So I would definitely consider coming here, if nothing more than just to eat. And people say, well, that's funny. Okay. When you get here and start eating, then you will probably be like, wow, I understand exactly what he's saying. And then, of course, a lot of people, once they come here, they automatically start working on their next trip to South Africa as a tourist, because there's so much to see and there's so much to do. You can't do in the entire South Africa in one trip. This is, again, apart from Cape Town, and this is apart from Johannesburg. So Durban have its own ecosphere, its own vibe, its own everything, and it's something that you just need to come again and experience. And if you want to come on a trip with some friends and so forth, give us a call. Let us plan your trip. Let us put it together for you. And then, of course, we have payment plans. If you need to make payments, you can do that as well. So our whole goal is for you just to get here to South Africa and feel it for yourself, because you really can't get the feeling and understand what's really going on until you put your feet on the ground here in sunny South Africa. So again, you know, just kind of looking at our ride. So thanks for going on a ride with us, because we're going somewhere special, which you're going to be able to see real soon. So obviously stay tuned, to stay with us, and then you will see exactly where we're going. And then one day you'll probably say to yourself, you know what, I want to go to that place. And then all of a sudden you're going to be there and you're like, wow. We've had travelers that seen something in our videos that really made them interested in South Africa. And then they came and then they saw it and they was like, wow, it's actually better in person. So coming to South Africa isn't something that's notional. It should speak to your heart. It should speak to your soul. And when it does, then you will know it. And then you will look at me and I look at you and I'll be like, yeah, you finally got it. Because a lot of us like to sit at home and we like to ask a bunch of questions. But now we are at our destination. Enjoy. Okay, now we're on Florida Road. This destination right here is actually popping a lot at night. The nightlife is exquisite here. Good drinks, good food, good vibe, good people. Everything's here, right here in Durban. So, but this is during the day. You can kind of see some of the locations where people kind of, congregate at night, and just meet and greet and just, enjoy each other's company and so forth. I mean, like I said, you really can't go wrong here. As you look at some of the restaurants, I can tell you they get packed pretty nice, especially on the weekend. This road is just packed. But we obviously came during the week because we want to make sure that we can come down here and show y'all, all the what's happening here in Durban. Of course, every city has their location where it goes down, and this place right here is it. Now there's other places in the townships and other locations, but this right here, you just flat out cannot go wrong. I can honestly tell you that. But this place right here, Cubana, like I said, it gets pretty fat or thick or big or whatever word you want to use. And these are just some of the locations. And then of course we're going to head to one of a spot that we was told called Whoosh. Check it out. So these are the bartenders here. Polani here, he has no idea what he's doing, but he's gonna figure it out. And this guy here, you know what you're doing? We're about to find out.
It's just some magic, you know?
Some magic, right?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
I drink for gym lovers with the pink on it.
Is that what you're getting, Tess?
Yes, nice and refreshing.
Okay, it's hot out here.
Cheers.
Cool.
Okay. Two. I'm cooking you, right?
Yeah, you can say me.
Yeah,
You said you made the syrup and it's a mix of.
Yeah, so
They throwing them off, Tasha. Smiling at him and stuff.
okay, so this is just it. Basically, this is just a sour, sweet and sour mix, more like a margarita mix. So just having a squeeze of lemon from through the syrup, mixed together, and then form the and then this is the black currant syrup. That's the normal black currant, then blended with sugar to make the syrup. So what I did, I mixed the two with fresh chilies and peppers.
Oh, okay.
Use it so that when you have the drink, you feel those chili and peppers flavor, but the drink itself it won't be hot. That's just the flavor right. So this syrup and tequila blends well together, you know. Mexican, rolled on with chilies and tequila as well. So it's just a good combination for the drink.
Okay. That was your drink. That was your drink.
This is a gin tonic cocktail.
Thank you very much. That's nice. It's very nice. Thank you.
I hope mine comes out that way. Nice.
Okay, so I'm having a double shot of Don Julio. That's more like 50 ml Don Julio tequila. Okay. Followed by 50 ml of the same syrup that I made.
Special mix.
Special mix, yeah. Okay. And I'm having 50 ml again for lemon juice, just to balance the cocktail with the sweetness in it. You put lemon juice, you know, gonna blend this up.
He's trying to kill me, yo.
A little bit of pineapple juice, that will give those flavors. You know.
That's on it. I like that blend.
Yeah, wish the shit.
So you look like it's a killer thing, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So I bring those like every time. That's it. Bring the most.
Cool it out.
Okay, the drink is so ready to be served.
Mm-hmm.
So this cocktail is in Margarita family. It's just a tequila based cocktail, very nice and well. There you go. You're welcome.
Woo! There you go. All right, you guys. You want to see what just happened? I'm about to make a wish.
Yeah.
I wish I stay alive. I wish I don't get sick. I wish. Look at their faces. You got a lot going.
Just waiting for that, for those waves to come out.
It got a lot going on here. That's good. Good. It's gonna bring out my Zulu tongue.
You know?
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. I really want you to enjoy your cocktail today.
We are.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa. And today I have with me the biggest hair that I've seen in South Africa so far. This is Pearl. Hi. And Pearl's going to talk to us about herself and this amazing hair that she has.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Tell me about your hair. Like, like what was the whole process?
Okay, so I did the big chop like 2 years ago,
Okay.
and then I decided that I want to go completely natural, and that's what happened. So yeah, I've been growing my hair ever since.
I love it.
But like now there's shrinkage because of the humidity and Durban.
Shrinkage, don't you love that?
Yes, so it's bigger than this, but like, you know, humidity, Durban weather, there's nothing we can do.
I will say for sure, shrinkage is real when you have natural hair. I've been through that already.
Yes.
As you guys can see, my hair will be locked for 9 years in April, but that's neither here nor there. So the shrinkage is real. Thank you. Thank you. The shrinkage is real. And the humidity in Durban is real. I'm actually sweating if you guys can't tell. But Durban is beautiful. You guys should get here. And we hope that you guys will absolutely visit the hotel where you can actually meet Pearl in person. Yes. But for right now, I was just excited about her hair, and I wanted you guys to meet someone who actually said they did the big chop, which is really like a huge deal.
So my hair was relaxed in about here, and I just completely cut it off.
Yeah. So she moved away from relaxes and into the natural state. So South Africa allows you to do that. You can do whatever you want here. You can be who you are. You can be yourself. And that's what we love about South Africa, and that's what we love about Pearl.
Oh, thank you.
So why should they go to your channel?
Because it's all about natural hair. I teach you things, you learn. It's amazing. It's a platform for everybody to come and experience what I went through, and maybe it could help you too.
So do you think it's a movement, or you think it's just
I think
a fad?
It's a movement. I think it's a movement.
Why?
Because there's a lot of people that don't really know how to transform and how to transition into natural hair. And I give you the details, and I give you my experience and what I learned. So yeah.
And do you think people are nervous about the
Definitely. I was nervous. I was scared to cut my hair. That was one of the biggest things I had done, because I've never cut my hair that drastic before ever. So I was definitely nervous, and I know there's a lot of people that are just like me.
So then let me ask you this. So when you cut it, because I see a lot of girls that have short haircuts, do you think they're afraid to let it grow out?
I think so. There are people that are like that.
So they either go really, really short because it's easy to maintain, because this gets a little bit...
The thing is, people don't know how to take care of natural hair per se. They don't know the right products. They don't know what to do and how to do it. So that's where I come in, and I'm able to teach you that it's not that hard. Because there's a perception that natural hair is the hardest thing to ever maintain, when it's not true.
It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. Well, we thank you so much for sharing. Tell them your Instagram handle again.
So it's Pearly_Nkabela, and then my YouTube channel is Pearl Nkabela.
So we'll spell that out for you on the bottom of the screen, because we understand that the South Africans will know how to spell that, but most of the Americans will not. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you soon in South Africa.
Okay, so now we got Pearl here, y'all guys, and there's a lot of questions that people want to know about Durban. She says she's from Durban. So where are you from?
I am from Durban, but Mark says I'm from Pretoria East.
I think she is, based off her accent, but we'll get into that later. But one of the things that we want to talk about is that you guys get a lot of tourists here in Durban. Why do people come to Durban?
Because of our beaches, because of the weather, because of the people. I honestly think that Durban is amazing.
Okay.
It is one of those cities where you will always feel welcome when you come in. When you arrive, whatever you do, you're going to get people that greet you. Zulus are known for greeting. So that's one of the main things.
So you heard Zulus are.
I am Zulu.
Okay.
I'm not from Pretoria East, but I am Zulu. But honestly,
it's an inside joke, y'all.
Yes, sorry. But honestly, the weather, the beaches, when it comes to exploring, it's absolutely stunning. So you definitely should try it out.
Okay. Now, yesterday you told us about a few places that we actually went to, and you'll see in the video. She's happy because we're going to talk about Florida Road and the things that she likes to do here. So tell people some of the things that you like to do here. Like we talked about yesterday. Don't hold back.
I won't, I promise. So I told Mark and Letitia about legit Florida Road, Mhlanga, everything to do, the must-sees, the places to go where there's a lot of people and where there's a vibe and where it's aesthetically pleasing. From Wish on Florida to Duca to Dante's in Mhlanga to 14 on Chartwell, 45 on each street in Belito. The most amazing places to have fun. You don't even need to be at a club, but I promise you, you will have a good time. It's just amazing. The vibe is absolutely the best. And of course, Fire Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just saying.
Fire Nice too.
Okay. Now we actually went to a few of those places yesterday. We were very fortunate. They served us some special drinks because the drinks are really good.
They are.
Yeah, and things get packed down there really quick.
Yes.
We know this.
I told you guys too.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Yes.
So why should people travel 9,000, 10,000, 12,000 miles to come to South Africa?
Because of its culture, its history, the amazing people, the experiences that you get to experience. You don't get to see these things like you do in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas there's so much culture that you learn about, there's so much religion and traditions that you learn about that you'll never get somewhere else. And I just feel like South Africans are welcoming. We are amazing, sorry to say.
A little bit.
And the places here are absolutely stunning. You will not regret your decision of visiting South Africa, and Durban especially.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think South Africans and South Africa go out their way to be welcoming. I think some of the locations they set it up so people can come
Yes.
and visit this stuff. At least that's what I
That
feel.
I strongly agree with.
Okay.
And I also think that you get to experience different types of cultures.
Mhm.
It's not just Zulus, there's Xhosas, there's colours, there's different types of cuisines that you get to eat. There's Indian food here in Durban.
Yeah.
There is bunny chows. There's
Bunny
things that you
chow.
and they're amazing. They are amazing. That you will not get to experience somewhere else. Where I feel that when you come to South Africa, you genuinely get to feel a sense of place, just like you do here at Fire Nice.
Yeah, and I would say so specifically to the African American crowd that will probably be watching this video. What would you say to them? You can say anything you want. What would you say?
I would like to say, please do come and visit. Please do come and experience the cultures, experience the amazing people, experience the food, and definitely come see for yourself what Mark and Latasha have seen when they've been here. It's honestly the best thing that you could ever do, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience unless you come and live with us. But it's amazing, I promise. Please do come.
And plus, you guys need more people to drink with.
Yes.
They need more people to drink with.
Yes, we do. We like meeting new people, we like seeing new people, and we like interacting with new people. So come to all the places I said you should come to.
Absolutely. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm sure they will appreciate it and whatnot. And obviously, she has a YouTube channel as well, and we're going to link you to that as well. So watch this, and then go to her channel, and then follow her. She's going to be putting up new content on a regular basis, and even the content that she already has. Just go ahead and check it out, especially those women who are looking to get that hair right. All right, thank you. All right, everyone, we have left Durban proper, so to speak, and we're heading north up the North Durban coastline. We just wanted to kind of spotlight and shadow some of the scenes that you see as you're riding up. As you look, it looks pristine. It's absolutely beautiful, and a lot of the areas around Durban look just like this. Even when you're in Durban, there's a lot of green spaces where you could just relax. They make sure that these places exist because you need that in your life. So that's why we always encourage those who are traveling to come to Durban, come to South Africa, so you can get some of what the Africans believe that you need in your life. You can get it here. If you look to the left and you look to the right, like I said, you see some of the most fertile land that you're going to find in all of Africa. So right now we're heading, like I said before, past the airport, and then ultimately we're going to get to where it's a place called Ballito, which is another suburb of Durban. You can actually live there as well if you choose to live there. It's about a 20 to 30 minute drive to Ballito, maybe a little longer. I'm sure one of my South African friends will hop on and let us know the exact distance and so forth. But yeah, you gotta be marveled at what you see. Of course, the roads are great, the infrastructure is great. It's very similar to the U.S. in a lot of ways, but it's not the U.S. This is Africa. In a lot of ways, it's much better. It's more suited to you as an individual, because some of the foods you're going to eat, some of the sounds that you're going to hear, some of the visions or views you're going to see are just over the top. So I just wanted to show you this because we love it when we get an opportunity to just travel. And of course, traveling to Durban is always a good thing. And of course, we want you to do the same thing. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, we are a full service travel and tourism company, and our job, at least the job that we chose to do, is to give those in the diaspora an opportunity to come to Africa, because we know what we've been told: don't come to Africa, it's a diseased place, it's this, it's that. And the reality is, this is what it is. And I know we don't get a lot of press and we don't get a lot of information on South Africa, but this is it. This is exactly what I'm going to say personally, what they don't want you to see. Now, those who do come to South Africa, especially with the Real South Africa, their time is maximized because they're being able to take advantage of everything without all the planning involved, and they get to just actually, keep their heads up and look around and see, what's available. And and most of the time, they're just surprised. I mean, look at that landscape. I mean, just look at it. It's unreal sometimes. Sometimes even as I'm driving, I just kind of like pause a little bit. I don't swerve, but I pause a little bit just to say, wow, this is amazing, and they want to keep us, in the US or wherever we are, and they don't want us to know about our brothers and sisters in Africa, and to include all the locations that's available. The airport, which we just passed a sign for, we'll double back to, because we just want to take a look around because we got plenty enough time to get on the airplane. It's King Shaka Airport. You probably know why it's named King Shaka, but that's what it is. We are in Durban. This is the land of the Zulus. I'm not even going to try to say KZN properly because I will probably mess it up again. But this is the home of the Zulus. When you come here, most of the people that live in this province are Zulus. You do have a lot of Indians here from India that have migrated over the years to South Africa, but of course the majority of the population is Zulu. Of course, you have people from other provinces and other cultures as well, but this is what it is. I mean, look at the bridges. They're stable. Now, obviously, I've traveled the U.S. as well, and we got some bridges that are falling down, literally falling down. A lot of this area here is all brand new. They've been building out and going to this area for a long time, actually for a while, and a lot of it's for sale. There's a lot of property for sale. If to my right, which we didn't pan to, if you just look off into the distance, there's another road, I think, that parallels this, and you will see nothing but water, nothing but, and it's the beaches. And if you can drive all the way up to Mozambique, and that's hours worth of driving, and all you see is beaches, pristine locations where, like I said, you can purchase. There are properties that are already available. There's land that's available for you to look at. And of course, we encourage our South African friends to take advantage of this as well. So we hope that we're showing you something that maybe you haven't seen before, and maybe you can go ahead, for those who want to travel, to put South Africa on the top of the bucket list. And if you're already in South Africa and you want to travel, think about going to Durban. It's pretty nice. We actually enjoy it. So the last thing I want to show you is a picture that I took, which is a flower that I just thought was absolutely amazing. So take a look. Have a good day.
Hello, my name is Mark Blanton with The Real South Africa, and if you're watching this video, it's only for one reason only. You saw a house that you're interested in buying. What I suggest for you to do is send us an email at investment@therealsouthafrica.com. We'll get back to you and we'll let you know the pricing, the whole process. And the good part about it is we have agents that are standing by, real estate agents standing by to assist in you purchasing your property. And if you're looking at renting a property, we can assist you with that as well. So just shoot us an email. We'll help you. Talk to you later.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.